Do you know you can do a biodigester and have it connected to the septic system, which has already been constructed for the property? This is exactly what we did in this video coming up. My name is Jerry Adu-Asare, and my company Dreamhouse Biodigesters is into the construction of biodegradable toilet waste biodigesters. We also do educational videos on how to construct biodigesters and, of course, consultation on how biodigesters are constructed. This channel is dedicated to those who are interested in learning biodigesters, knowing more about them, and using them as an option in managing their dream house. So there's this biodigester that I did some time ago for a property right here in Accra. And basically the problem they were having is that the septic tank they have constructed for the property is not going to work. There's a lot of water in the septic system. So what will be the best option for them? What I did recommend for them is to do a biodigester of where the septic tank is and have the pipes terminated so that the wastewater is what will rather go into the septic system, and then they'll have the option of having it pump occasionally or periodically when there's the need for it. That's basically what this video is about. I'm going to show you. So this is the building. It's 3-bedroom apartment with 3 toilets, one to be shared by 2 rooms, and then the master bedroom has got its own, plus a visitor's one or a guest one for the house. So what we have asked them to do is to have the water pumped out from the septic tank so that we can do the perforation, or we can put our wastewater in it. Right now, because there's a lot of water in it, if you touch the septic tank, the water will return back into the digester. So the best thing is to have it pumped out. Hey, this water is clean, oh. Oh. It's a big septic tank, 3 chambers. This is the last chamber. Then this is the second chamber. And then here is the first chamber. So this is the new line that we are giving it. We are going to give it an outlet. We are giving an outlet into the septic system. So this is where we are meeting the pipe. We are going to meet the pipe from here. Don't forget, they've all been connected to, all the lines have been brought together. So they are coming all the way from the back, and then it's going into the septic system. So the moment you see that line, that's where your solution starts from. You are going to have to terminate that pipe that's going into the septic system and do a digester and still put the waste line, whichever option that you have available to you. It can be the septic system like this one, where we are going to have to let the water be pumped out occasionally, or it's going to be a soak away where the water will seep nicely into the earth surface, or a bigger drainage that you might have there can also be used for this purpose. In constructing the biodigester, we are using a very big commercial digester 8x4, and in so doing, what we are basically doing is to make sure that we can meet the pipe, which is your key reason why you are terminating it, is to make sure you can match it without altering its course, the slope, the gradient. Everything must all be the same in this situation. So what that means is that we have to put on a block. So we erected the blocks. We lay the blocks on the ground, and then we put the biodigester slabs on them. The reason why sometimes I use the slabs for some of this work is because of the ability to work around it. The space area, the land size, or whatever you're working with is not that big. So the slabs come in handy in this situation. We put it on the slab and seal all the mortar joints and make sure everything works to perfection. Biodegradation done, and then of course covering it and making sure it's airtight, giving it an outlet into the soakaway or into the traditional septic system, which the plumber is going to put a pump on it and occasionally have that water pump into the gutter in front of the property.